now East Block is mostly senators. When they first built this tunnel, it was a big controversy because they said it was a waste of money to build a big tunnel just for parliamentarians to go back and forth and not go outside. So yeah, exactly. So it was no, the other tunnel, they never did finish it. It looks awful. It's got pipes and things. And they never built any more tunnels after this one. But we have this one. It's wonderful, yes, and it keeps you from freezing. And when you have a boat, you have to go back and forth 3 or 4 times, or a committee meeting. Now most of them are across the street, so we have little buses that go around, or you just walk. Sometimes it's faster.
Holy cow.
Ona gibi. Ben buraya bakıyorum.
So no, it went. I've got a.
Yes, am I right? I'm not going to.
I'm just showing you around.
Good, they're very lucky to have you.
Well, yeah, at least I'm lucky to have you. At one point, yeah.
And where is parking?
Down Smith.
Wow, that is quite the door.
It is. Oops, sorry.
Sağdan altında sen de. Yaz orada.
See, you can try and open it. It's like,
Wow. Check this out. You can't get that at Home Depot.
no.
Wow. Neat.
And
You know the
also during the
combination?
war, they had the British crown jewels and the Dutch
I
crown
don't think
jewels
you're going to
in the safes here to protect them in case of.
Come see the one over here. You can see it's an elevator in North America. It works on a piston. So it works on a stick that basically goes up and down and goes deep into the earth, and then it goes all the way up. But this is the first elevator, the very first elevator that was ever built in Canada. At the time, this was high technology.
Wow.
Because there was no elevators. So you imagine, so the very first was in the Parliament building. So if you want, you can go up. It works. It's functional, and you can look on the side and you can see it go up
See
and
the
down.
piston here.
You can see it coming up and down. Here, take a look.
Wow.
Coming down now. There's a piston underneath it. It looks like when they jack up a car to work on it in a garage.
Go in,
It's like
guys.
that.
Oh,
Somebody
wow.
go up to the third floor, back again, and then
Sure, why not? Wow. We're in the oldest elevator in Canada. How cool is this? All right.
Always better than the new ones.
Cool. All right.
So when I get up here,
Oh.
and I
This
start
is
to
it.
speak, and I've done press conferences here.
To negotiate.
Mr. Leader of the Opposition, why would you think that?
Now that we're actually live, right? We're live.
It's a joke,
I love
by the way,
Canada.
just for the...
Several times. You speak here, and it seems like you're speaking. When you see it on TV, it seems like it's this massive,
Yes.
important room. It's all cameras. You're
Yeah.
basically talking to a bunch of cameras, and these are all. That is the original painting of the Fathers of the Confederation. So this was the meeting in Prince Edward Island, where all of the provinces of the time and John A. Macdonald met together and decided that they were going to.
That's one province I'd rather not see. This is where the RCMP barred the door when the shooter came in and the Prime Minister was stuck in here. This is the reading room. This is where you go read.
Or take a picture with you.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Now that's a fireplace. Got it. Okay. So,
Has their caucus on that side, and then the library. You remember on October 22nd, several years ago, when a gunman came into the doors,
oh yes.
and this is where the shooting was happening.
Wow.
And if you look on the walls, you'll actually see some of the, and in the doors of the library, I'll show you the chips from where some of those bullets hit.
Wow.
So, because there was a lot, but it was a sergeant at arms saying this. The Prime Minister was in that room. And somebody barred the door, so he didn't get in there. He came this way.
Wow.
So you'll see all over. You'll see still some chips from bullets. This library right here, top of the it is the single most beautiful single room in the world. Okay, in the world. I have been to 77 countries. I've been to parliaments on every continent. I've been to cathedrals. I've been in palaces. There's no single room that I have been in 77 countries more beautiful than this library. The dome is made of gold. It's actual gold. So if you go in, and all the wood is Canadian wood, you go in and see the craftsmanship in this room, and it's been renovated already, but it's also closing. So you won't be able to see this room after.
Wow. This
And
is so
somebody-
cool.
So, by the way, bullets.
Oh wow.
I see a few of them here.
Bullet markings from when the guy broke into Parliament.
And somebody when the fire happened, when the fire happened, somebody closed the doors to the library and spared the library. So this is the original library. It didn't burn because someone thought to close the doors. Imagine.
Oh, this is cool. Wow. Wow.
I brought my blanket and pillow and I just slept through. We have a little telephone booth if you want to have a private phone call. You can look in there if it's open. And this is, I call it the teacher's lounge, right? It's the same purpose. Now, when we're on house duty, we have to either be in here or in there. There's a bathroom outside. You're allowed to go there, but you can't. You have to basically be close by. So they have food here for lunch or dinner if we need to, because we can't leave. And you know, if you're on duty till 1 o'clock in the morning, you can't leave here until the House adjourns because there could be a vote any time. And that's when they say, run in and vote yay, run in and vote nay. And then sometimes there's a vote where you have to actually stand and vote. But the first vote is always a voice vote. So we have to make sure we have enough members and quorum, because if there's not 20 members in the House, is what I call basically the teacher's lounge. So behind there is the lobby. And each side has their own lobby. So I have to go around. We'll actually go through there. I have to go around behind the speaker's chair to get into my lobby, because I can't go in the opposition lobby that's behind my chair, because that's for all the opposition parties and they share. And the Liberals, we get our own lobby. And it's basically if you're on House duty. So House duty, at any moment that the House is sitting, the government has to maintain both quorum but also enough votes so that if they try something, we have enough people here that can run in and vote. So there's a certain percentage of us that have to be on what's called house duty, which means that for the whole time, it's 4 hours, or sometimes it's gone on for, you know, if it goes till midnight or 1 in the morning, you still have to stay. And so you have to be either in your seat or in the lobby. Because what'll happen, and I'll tell you a funny story, what'll happen is there's one guy named Patrick who's in the lobby who at any moment will yell, members in the House vote nay. and we all get up and run in and go, nay! And then, you know, or yay. Yay and nay is yes or no. So there was one time in the very beginning, they said, let's be real enthusiastic this time. So Patrick yells, members of the House, vote yay. So I ran in and I did this. And I went, yay! And then I looked. And then everyone turns and looks at me and says, Anita, you have to wait till they call the vote. And you heard how loud that is? So everybody turned around and looked at me, and the whole house started laughing because I yelled yay. I'm pretty sure that's probably
Premature
bit
yay.
too soon. So now I wait till the speaker says, all in favor, please say yay, and then we all yell. But that's the back and forth. And I have a story, actually, about that I tell the children when I have students here, that the very first vote was the vote on the money to bring the Syrian refugees in. And, there we go. Hi. This is the Minister for the Status of Women, Mariam Mansell.
Oh, cool.
Nice to see. This is an amazing MP.
So is this.
Keep loving her up.
She's done a lot for women in this country. A lot more than any other citizen minister before her. A lot more. For middle-class Canadians than any other government.
Very good, very good. You get an Oscar.
This one.
Really?
Okay, guys.
Ah, that's the important.
Get up my chair.
Chair. Right there. It's the Prime Minister's chair. No, Prime Minister always sits in the front. So I'll explain. So, yeah, you guys can all take seats if you want, and I'll explain to you. You can keep taking pictures. Don't worry, we've got time.
Sure.
Yes, so the way it works
Yeah.
the government, the party, the ruling party, so the government, so in our case the Liberal Party, sits on this side, and the opposition parties sit on that side.
Get one of me.
However,
Okay,
in the last
after him.
election, we got a majority government. So we have more than 50%, which means that we actually have some that go over. And guess how they decided it? By last name. And guess what my last name is? V. So guess where I get to sit? Vandenveld. So I have to sit on that side. And I hate it because I'm sitting next to all the conservatives. And then here over in that corner over there. So, no, you don't want the garbage cans. So that's why my seat is over there, because my last name is a V.
It's V.
And we have 12 liberals, because we have a majority of 12.
It's a souvenir.
We have 12 liberals that sit in that corner. And we call ourselves the Kids Corner Caucus because we don't have to behave, because when people come and watch, they think we're conservatives. So we can be as noisy and terrible.
Right.
I'm not. I'm very good. I've never heckled ever. But it's kind of fun over there. And we can only be seen by our own members, right? We get to see all the friendly faces. But the tradition.
Wow.
Oh, my seat was. I'm Vandenveld. I'm a V.
Wow.
Hey, Alban. Take a picture of me. There, right here. Oh, wait, right here.
Everybody will.
Coming. No time, man. No time to see anything.